Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I'm jumping straight into this tutorial. These are the die sets I'm using. It's the Happy Easter script die and the wooden signpost die set from Craft Addiction UK. Getting my card panels put together first. I'm using gold today. It's not very often I do use gold, but it is time for the gold to come out. So I'm going to pop that down with my tape runner. Just leaving a little of the gold showing at the top and the bottom. Putting that down onto my card. I'll run out of tape, I'll get a new one. Popping that on. Making sure it's as level as possible. Then it's time for the design. So I've cut some elements out already. So I've got an Easter egg die, I don't know where it's from, but I've just cut 3 out. And I'll build those up when it's time. The signpost, well, what can I say about this signpost? I'm going to ink blend it to bring out the wood grain. It really is lovely, but it is a massive signpost. The post itself is actually 14.5 by 1.5 centimetres, and the 3 signs you get from the point to the end is roughly about 7.5 centimetres, and it's 2 centimetres wide, so you can see it's a sizable post. I haven't used it in its full integrity. I've cut it down to what I needed. So just putting that ink on there. I don't know how much this post is, and when I do find out, I will pop it in the description at the end of the video. But like always, Steve gives free P&P when you're in the UK. Now I've had another thought. I think I'm going to cut these out again and stack them up. Just wiping my mess up. So I've cut it out. I'm going to stack them together, but I'm changing my mind all the way. I'm sure you're the same. We start a design and then think, oh no, I'll do something else. So placing all these pieces onto the backing. I just want to make them a little sturdy, because now my notion is I'm going to put them on foam pads and raise it onto the card. I will cut these down to size when I have a look when I'm building the fence. And when I say I'm building a fence, I am doing a fence with my signpost. That's the last piece. Just trim that down with my scissors. Getting my elements, and I've done the same with the Easter die. I'm going to glue those together just with that silicone brush, just dabbing the glue, because that is a beautiful script and it's very fine. So placing them together. It is such a beautiful script. And that's done. I'm not using the shadow die that comes in the set today on this one. I'm just having a play. See how I'm going to pop it down, but then realising I don't want it down. I'm going to raise it up. Just having a little go where my elements are going to be placed on. Always keep checking. That's why I'm always changing my mind of how I'm going to do a design. So took that off. I only placed it lightly with that glue. So getting my foam tape. The reason I wanted to put it onto foam tape is when I put the rabbit onto the card, I want it to look that the fence is forward. So we're looking through and over the fence to the rabbit. So when I've got the right length, I'm going to pop a bit of glue on the bottom with the foam tape. And then I can place each piece down. I want to stagger slightly these pieces. Of course, if you did have the wooden post and you wanted to make a fence, you could have it all the same height. You could do it small, you could do it whatever height you'd like. Well, I do have to say, yesterday I was having a play. I was having a sort out in my craft room, and I've got lots of reinkers. Some reinkers I haven't even got the pads to, and I wanted to make my own pad to put my reinkers on. And I did have some of the Ranger felt cut and dry. So I thought I'll give it a go. I'll make some pads of my own. And I'm so made up with them. If you would like me to show you how to do it, just leave me a comment. I don't mind doing a video showing you how I've done it. And I will show you one of them when I come to put a little colour down onto the bunny, what I've made. I'm made up with them. So that's the last piece going on the fence. And taking the backings off now, that can go down on the card. So pop in the glue on the back of the sentiment. Popping that down. Now you can see how beautiful that script is. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the happy I've left in the die. I'm going to pop it out onto my, well, not so sticky mat at the minute, I've got to wash it. And then pick it up with the low tack tape to pop it onto the card. So I'm going to just line it up with those grids. putting the tape over, then popping the glue on the back. Bringing the card in, and I'm having that to the right of the card. Gently peeling that tape up. Now it's time for the bunny. So this is the ink pad that I made yesterday, well, one of them, and I just love it. It's perfect. So if you'd like me to show you how to do that, just leave a comment. So all I'm putting on this bunny is pumice stone. Giving him a bit of a blush. And he's going to sit just on that front of the Easter script, just having a swing. So popping a bit of tape on him as well, some of the double-sided foam tape. Now it's the Easter eggs. So I just cut out some pattern paper, and then the top parts I've cut out in gold. Just placing it on top of the base. I'm going to glue 2 flat and then have the middle one raised. Now this die, it's just a random die I've got in a set, but I wanted to put some nails in the fence. So I just thought, oh, I'll use that decoration on the end because it was the dots I wanted. So I'm going to put 2 on each of the base of the fence. I always look in my stash. It doesn't matter if it's not the thing I'm really looking for. If I can adapt something, I will do. I encourage everybody just to have a look in your stash. You'll be surprised what you can make. And I'm happy with that. But although I don't show you, I did ground the eggs. So if you've liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.